ain't sweet. This time around I do it for the weak. Those who stuck in the gutter, no voice. Working they slave for $1, no choice. They see someone make it, I hope you rejoice. I know it get real in the jungle. You hungry, it's hard to be still and be humble. When you see your dreams deflate like a bubble, you start to wonder, man, if it's your time, no matter how dark.
The open studio.
Chasing ain't getting no sleep. I'm jumping off into the deep. I don't want nothing they giving for cheap. When I jump on it, I won't miss a beat.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Open Studio. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Jason Melton. I'm going to be your host tonight. What up? Huh? What's up in the chat? Scoos too? What's up? Spidey Dan? Diance 88? Good to see you guys. So I love meaningful relationships in the new era. Welcome to the show. Thank you for tuning in. The Open Studio is a virtual art space for artists and performers of all kinds, from all backgrounds, all disciplines, and yes, all skill levels, including the horrible ones. People are bad. We put them on the show. We don't care. Every single part of our studio is community generated. Tonight, our guests are Jessica Misra, Mike Knish, and Jessica Risker. The introduction was created by Mike Gout. Brand new introduction, so shout out to him for that sweet new introduction. Our performance dimensions were created by Jackie Manti. I'm your host, Jason Melton. I already said that. And if you'd like to be a part of our community, check out the links where you could join our Discord, which I didn't know what a Discord was until they brought me on. Check out Virtual Gallery and submit to our show. All donations will go directly to supporting the show and performers. And then also all the music is community. So like if you hit us up, if you want us to play your songs during the beginning stuff, it's all community generated stuff. Please make sure to hit the follow button, like and subscribe. And please, this is what makes life meaningful now. How many followers? How can we get followers? You ready to follow Spidey Dan? Who we got here? Diance. I already said hi to you guys. The Taw. What's up, the Taw? What are you guys working on this week, huh? What's your new project? I was thinking about writing an essay about how Borat is racist. That could be a project. How about trying to spread a theory on the internet about how if a woman rides a train, her uterus will fly out of her body? Any other ideas? Hot Potato, 0204, Cocaine Murder Jam. Are these the people on the show? What's good? Nothing's new with me. I'm a software developer. As many of my close followers know, I'm rich and I don't need this or any of you. And this week I didn't do anything. I remember I was talking to somebody and they're like, "You worked every job." I worked every job that you could ever have. What's up, chat? What's the craziest job you ever had? Go ahead and put that in the messages. I want to see what your jobs are. Working for a sociopath. Very specific. Hardest. Nice. All right, so I haven't had any of these jobs, so I haven't worked every job. So aren't all magicians kind of gay? Sounds like you were just working the dream job of a magician. So let's see. I used to work in an emergency room. I remember the story recently. I was telling somebody this story. So I would have to like tuck in my shirt and I had a long ponytail and I was in Indiana and I would go into the different rooms of the little people who are suffering from a disease. And I would get them to sign a paper that said we could have their insurance. That was my job at a emergency room for 2 years when I was in college. And I I walked into a room one time with this lady, and she was 104 years old. She's a centurion. That's what it's called when you're over 100. The oldest person I ever met in my fucking life. She's old as shit. And she's laying in the bed, and she's just like fragile, like practically, like you could see her bones, like just like barely over her skin. And she I asked her to sign the paperwork, and she said she couldn't sign because she had dementia. So she said she couldn't sign. She said, I don't have a good memory. And she said I said, do you have any family members that could sign for you? And she said, no, all my family lives far away. And she said this. She goes, I pray to God every day to take my life, to take me to heaven, but he just keeps me around, and I don't know why. And I was an atheist because I was studying philosophy in college, and they indoctrinate you. So didn't know, I didn't know what to say to her. Be like, that's because you've been wrong your whole life about God. He's not real. I couldn't just ruin this old lady. So I said, like, God has always gives everyone a purpose. I said, so he has a reason for you being here. And then later I realized that her purpose was so that I could tell this story tonight. That was her big purpose. All right, I got to cut to my videos, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna play a couple videos back from my we shot these a little while ago with my group Cocaine Murder Jam. Cue the videos, producers.
Finish work, ride home. That's all I can do. Now when your dad gets home, I smile. I get relief at last.
Now Skip uses Tylenol extended relief with this unique five-year tablet. One label of strong relief to attack the pain quickly, and one label to make sure that strong relief lasts.
This is where every day should end. Tylenol extended relief.
Strong relief right away, strong relief the whole day.
Whenever someone should share anything go away, no way. But I love this shirt. It's just feel good in my wear. I heard that it always looks this way. Just do it like that. Clothes looking great. Original and serves up then.
Oh shit.
Hello, sports fans, and welcome to an exciting edition of Championship Football.
Oh my god, honey, what's wrong?
Everybody at the bukkake made fun of how muscular I am again.
Oh no. Did you tell them how that makes you feel?
I don't know. What if I say something and they think I'm mad at them?
Honey, you need to start caring about your feelings for once. It's okay. I love you, honey.
I love you too.
All right, I'm live. And I'm back. And we're going to get the show started. Are you guys ready at home? Huh, Scoos, too? Huh? Mom, Jilg? Open studio? Us? You guys all ready in the chat? All right, we're going to get this show started with our first performer this evening. She's been a friend of mine for a while. She's super funny. Excited to bring her on. Give it up for the wonderful stand-up of Jessica Misra.
Awesome. Hey guys, what's up? I'm excited to be here. I'm half white and half Indian, so I take yoga very seriously. So important. I think it's kind of tough being mixed. Like one time I got diarrhea after an Indian curry and I just like felt like a failure. I was like, oh my God, I think it's kind of a weird combination, right? Like German, Indian. Like the only thing they have in common is the swastika. Except I feel like you guys don't know this, but like the Indians had it first. The Nazis just went a little crazy with the merch. Can you imagine just like Hitler back there looking like it's his turn to man the bake sale? Just like behind like a plastic table that says, with like armbands and flags and a little box that says pay what you can. You know what it is? That's like the symbol version of like when a girl says something in a meeting and then a guy says it louder and they're like, good symbol. That's yours now. All right, cool. I'm getting some lol emojis. Thank you, Wim. Hell yeah, dude, I get it. I get it. I'm hot potato, by the way, so thank you. Guys, it's such a shame I don't do porn because I have the best porn name. As you can see, my name is Jessica Misra. My porn name would be Messica Jizra. So good. Yeah. Informative and funny. Oh man, this Twitch is so good. Guys, I watched that new documentary, The Last Dance, about Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. I think it was great, In fact, I think Michael Jordan might be the only man that knows what it feels like to be a pregnant woman. Because like after it's all over, a man puts his arm around him and he goes, "Wow, we did it." And Michael Jordan's like, "I feel like I carried the team." After a game, people touch Michael Jordan's bald head like he's a pregnant woman waiting for the bus, just like it's a miracle. Thank you. I think it's kind of hard, because sometimes like you want to name your kid something, but you have a bad connotation with the name. Like it sucks, but unfortunately, I can no longer name my kid Flo Rida. Yeah, because he was like peak fame when I was in my peak clubbing days, and apple bottom jeans hits differently when you've thrown up to it. Yeah, it was a Flo Slida. Wouldn't it be great if Flo Rida had like a restaurant and all of it was just puns? Speaking of food, I'm from the Midwest and I feel like we do food, chef's kiss. It's so good. Apps are entrees, entrees are apps. There are no labels here. When I go out to food, that's what we call it. We don't go to restaurants, we go out to food. With my mom, she'll be like, can we get a lasagna for the table, just to nibble on? And I'll be like, yeah, and I want mott sticks for dinner. The beautiful slang for mozzarella sticks. I am in Chicago. Weed is legal here. Very exciting. I got this joint called Bio Jesus. I got so high I ascended. I got so high I talked to God, and you know what? He's white. I'll never forget what he told me. He goes, "They will never believe you." Was it Bill Murray? Yeah, Bill Murray is God. That's why his career is so successful. He's been. Thank you. I'm just gonna end with this. I feel like men and women have like different milestones, Like for women, it's like first period, first sexual harassment, first time taking a tampon out while driving. In that order. And for men, it's like first game of catch, first time walking behind a woman and realizing you're freaking her out, and first manifesto. But, not in that order. I think it takes a long time to get that game of catch, from what I've heard. Anyway, guys, that's been my time. Thanks so much for having me.
Pipe down, waking y'all up, take off the nightgown. About to hit a dance like I scored a touchdown. Hey, so what do you see? Trying to get a game what it needs. So I'ma keep putting out music and put it in work and scattering seed. Man, this game so cutthroat, but I still keep it 100 though. Yeah, so that's why I kept it 100. I gotta keep it 100.
What's up, Jessica?
Hey, what's up?
Hey, doing good. How did that go for you?
I think good. I'm getting a lot of Twitch emotes, which feels good.
It doesn't make any sense to me. Like, what? I tried to give you some emojis during your set, but I didn't recognize any of those people. Do you know who they are?
I think a lot of them are League of Legends players, I think, from what I know.
Well, let's change the subject. I did think I laughed at. I thought of my porn name, what I would want it to be if I did porn, which I would never. It's not in my cards. My porn name would be Timothy McVeigh.
That's actually. I think everyone should put their porn name into the chat. Like,
oh yeah, let's interact.
Yeah. If you can top Messica Jizra, I will send you nothing.
Dude, Jessica is so brazen. She just goes by her own name. Yeah. Girth Brooks, solid.
Nice, Girth Brooks.
It's supposed to be your pet's name and then your street name or something. Do you remember this? What is it? Have you ever heard of this? The way you pick your name?
Yes, I have. Sorry, I just saw in the chat somebody asked me what I'm drinking.
What the
Farm Fresh.
You're gonna listen to the chat over me?
Sorry, Jason.
I want to know what it's your street plus your dog.
Oh, so it's dog, street, and what is it?
I don't know. I usually just have two.
Okay, mine would be 28th Pablo.
28th Pablo. Are you into gangbang porn?
I'd have to be at this point.
Yeah, you're the 28th Pablo.
Yeah, 27 got before me.
I would be blowjob vaginal penetration. My dog's name was Blowjob, and I grew up on Vaginal Penetration Lane.
Man, you must have gotten bullied as a kid.
Yeah, I got bullied a lot. Does it make sense though that it's Vaginal Penetration Lane?
Yeah.
Does that make more sense?
It's more of a cul-de-sac, I think.
Yeah, true.
I'm not a gynecologist, but I do own a mirror, so.
And it's where Pete, and Pete hang out. Do you want to say something real before we go? Oh, let's plug your stuff. Are you doing any stuff you want plugged? Do you want people to follow you on anything? I know you said.
Yeah, actually, this is really important to me. So I have a TikTok where I would love it if you DM'd me dip recipes. It's all called Always Looking for Dip Recs. Like French onions, spinach, artichoke, that kind of thing. If you have a dip recipe, I want it. So.
Where's that?
Yeah.
I got a dip recipe. Yeah, what's your
always, I'll put it in the chat. It's Always Looking for Dip Recs. But what is this dip recipe?
It's just I can't remember what it's called, but it's like garlic and onion kind of dip for pancakes.
Shut up. That sounds so good.
For corn pancakes. Yeah, I'll hook you up.
Yo, send me your dip pics, all right? Those are not unsolicited.
Give it up for Jessica one more time, everybody.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh yeah, Jessica, you were great. Let's go on to our next performer. Where the fuck is my thing? All right, our next performer is one of my best buds. He's actually in Cocaine Murder Jam with me, so you might have seen some of our stuff here before. But he has another project called Agmonomics, and this is a video from that. So let's go to this really cool glitch video from Agmonomics.
What she sees alarming, a gut punch to the heart.
cherry apple type of eyes, yeah. Yeah, she got that blueberry type of girl you do. Maybe don't know what to do, really. Damn, that girl is too pretty.
What's up?
What's up, Jason?
Doing good, man. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good. Just chilling.
You got a big class to come over there, like Jessica?
No, I don't. And was that did she pull that out in her set?
I think so. Yeah, she's trying to get us kicked off Twitch.
I was gone. I missed it. I stepped away. Okay. That was it. Really does look like cum.
Mm-hmm. How are you doing though? My great video, great work. I love the show.
Thanks. It was very fun to make. The music, because I saw in the chat, it's her name is Clarice Jensen. She's a cello player, composer out of New York. She's very nice. I messaged her on Instagram to if I could use one of her albums to jam on. Yeah.
Is it only because you couldn't get any Yo-Yo Ma?
Yeah, I hit Yo-Yo Ma up for about 6 months, and they actually sent someone to my apartment to tell me to stop, like a physical person.
They sent some rough and tough guys in to break your keyboard.
Yeah,
some emails, buddy.
Dudes. Yeah, they all can handle themselves without going into too much detail. They could have taken out the trash for sure, and so I shut the fuck up and I messaged this random ass lady online who I did not care about at all. Just kidding. She's I don't know. Actually, I made this video and I sent her like this chunk because I jammed on her thing for a while. So I don't have like a lot of control over these tools. They kind of work in a crazy way. But I sent her some chunks that I thought were like, pretty decent. And she did not give a fuck at all. She didn't respond to any of those messages. She's like, "Oh, I'm so excited. I'm going to drink wine and watch what you did." You didn't fucking respond to one of these things. I don't think she appreciated it.
I did it for you. She just doesn't care.
I think so. Script Kitty, Clarice, let's see, ClariceJensen.com/about.
You're gonna see if she.
Yes, that's her. I genuinely really like her music. I would very much recommend her if you like minimal, like Steve Reich kind of stuff. Her album, I don't know. This is like 2 albums. I'm trying to remember. It was like drone studies, I think is what it's called.
I want to ask, do you still do how often do you do these? You used to Twitch stream these, right? Like
right.
Things.
Yeah, I'm too mentally ill to keep a regular schedule like that. Time is like an amorphous.
Tell by your video.
Yeah, I know. You probably could tell, like, oh, this person's like, this is a comfortable man who made this video.
This guy is totally normal. He probably has a lot of button-up shirts in his dresser.
Yeah, I wear the same clothes all the time. And it doesn't, like, it smells. I pick up smelly clothes and put them on my body. Yeah. I don't know if you can tell that from the video.
The video, you're doing pretty good. The video makes it seem like a kind of guy who try and put his pants on as a shirt.
These are overalls, actually. The Open Studio asked, "Are you wearing snow pants?" Technically, yes, sort of. I could be in snow in these.
That's what snow pants are. Snow pants are waterproof.
Well, these aren't waterproof. Skin is waterproof.
Yeah, we're kind of always wearing snow skin.
Yeah. David D. Yance 88 asked, Jessica told me I was literally stinky the other day. One minute.
Yeah, what
Sorry,
do you want to
I don't know what supposed to say that loud.
Our secret producers laugh and tell us messages. And no one on Twitch knows that we're flushing back here.
It's the magic behind the productions, a little TV magic for you guys. We're on Zoom, and this is being Twitch streamed.
So we're probably going to wrap up now. So do you want to send the Twitch chat away with any messages, like a message for the future?
Follow Cocaine Murder Jam on Twitter, for God's sake. Follow our fucking Twitter account. Oh my God. We've been writing jokes for this. We've been writing jokes forever.
We wrote Tiger King 4 years before it came out.
Yes. I will stand by that prediction. We laid the groundwork upon which media fortresses and franchises have been built upon. So if that sounds like it might be your thing, which if it's not, I don't know I don't know if you're alive or what's going on with you, but you should follow. I don't know. That's it. And is that enough?
Also follow Agmonomics.
Oh yeah, follow Agmonomics.
That's an Instagram. He's got a lot more videos like this one and really crazy ones. Like this one's very minimal, but some are really weird and interesting. You go a lot of different directions. So I definitely recommend checking that out.
Yeah, thanks so much, Jason, and thanks Open Studio guys for having me do this.
Oh yeah, and with that, we're going to cut to our final act this evening. I'm really excited to bring her on. She's an incredible musician, singer, songwriter. Ladies and gentlemen, go crazy in your homes right now.
Yeah.
Jessica Risker. Jessica Risker.
Woo! Woo!
Tell me that you don't know what you're doing. It's obvious you don't think we're that wise. It's gonna take an awful lot to make it so.
Alright. Hey everybody, I'm gonna play a couple short songs. This first one's called Maybe the Snow. Maybe the snow will rise in the fall of the night. Maybe the snow will rise in the shape of the till the steps of the morning have settled down, and my thoughts and my shivering quiet. If you could, I would say we're understood. If you could, maybe the snow will collect like fallen darts, like the bird who peeks in my window, looking to fly. He shakes his head, goodbye, goodbye. Maybe the snow will quiet my mind. Maybe the snow will quiet my mind. If you could, I would say we're understood. If you could. Alright, thanks for listening. I'll play one more. This is one I wrote during all this. It's called I Miss You, My Friends. I miss you, my friend, but it's not the end. Even if you wanted to, a call from you or its end, the summer was spring, and church bells ring. Even if it's far away, it comes someday, and it's then, and it's all there. I know it's been hard and it's probably far. We'll sit in the silence and stare at our cars, and the walls are our hugs. Our hair is our breath, and everything else is what's left. I love you too, and soon the flowers will bloom. A happier tune will sound. It's hard to get by, but somehow we try. Even if it's long and strange, we'll turn the page to the end. Thank you.
Hey, fucking get this money's what I'm trying to do. Ooh, ooh, smoke, get this money's what I'm trying to do. Ooh, ooh, coke, get this money's what I'm trying to do. Ooh, 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 you fake and I know it. I know I'm great, so I don't need to show it. Fuck you say, suckers hate, wouldn't bust a grape. Plus I pay my
Hey, what's up, Jessica? How you doing?
Nothing.
Great, beautiful music as always. Awesome stuff. I haven't heard either of those songs, I don't think.
Thank you. I've been doing a lot of writing the past year.
Yeah. Do you? Let me ask. So before, would you perform a lot? Now you're great. You're like grateful you get to pick up on writing, or do you miss performing live?
I don't. I sort of miss performing. I miss seeing everybody.
Yeah.
But going to a show sometime, it's like it's a lot of waiting.
It really is. Especially music shows. Comedy at least is like an hour. Like music shows they'll go until like 4 hours.
Yeah, but I don't want to complain. I miss it. I do miss it.
I want to complain. Fuck that shit.
All right.
How are you doing? I was thinking about you because you're on the show, and I remembered I hung out. You were like the last real life human being I hung out with. You and David and Huck.
Yeah.
Or like, I've been like inside ever since then. I have not looked out since that
I think
day.
you were ours too. I don't think we've seen any other humans since we last saw you.
Yeah, and Huck is your for people who don't know. David's her husband, who's in the chat right now saying horrible dumb shit. I'm kidding. He's great. I love David in the chat. And Huck is your baby boy. He's how old now?
He's 2.
2? Yeah, very. And when we hung out, he was obsessed with the cube.
Yeah, I wish I had it. He's obsessed with this little toy.
Yeah.
He has no idea what's going on right now with any of this. He is blissfully unaware. His life is the same. It would be the same, basically.
And I realized that his obsession with that cube is basically the plot to that Hellraiser movie, right?
What?
There's like a demon with a cube. Am I wrong?
I've never seen it.
What up, chat? Is her 2-year-old the next Pinhead? You know Hellraiser?
Oh yeah, he's told us he's starting to talk about his toots.
His toots. Very.
They grow up so fast.
That's very satanic. You gonna raise him to believe in God or no? I'm joking. You don't have to answer that. You gotta let him believe.
It's not like even if we did, it's not like he's going to.
Oh yeah. In this world, there's too much evidence to the contrary. There was a philosopher who said you shouldn't raise your kid to believe in God because then you take away their choice to believe in God. What do you think?
works both ways, doesn't it? How are your
Yeah,
kids?
well, it's kind of bullshit. Like there's not real faith if you're just raised to believe in God. You know, of course, I mean, you're not believing with faith. You're believing because someone told you your whole life just to do that.
That's not faith. Do you want to get into it?
Yeah, I want to say that you don't believe in God unless you like actually believe in God. Like you just come to it on your own, like you're on a desert island and shit, and then you start worshiping Jesus Christ. You're like, I never even seen a Bible. It's just written in my heart.
Yeah. Well, we're not going to teach him. We're not taking him to church.
Well, I don't know. I got more to say about this than you, so we could change the subject.
David has a lot to say about this. I have less to say about this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I actually wasn't raised under any religion, so I feel like I don't have this like animosity towards religion that a lot of people who were raised by religion has.
I don't. I was raised pretty moderately, but I really don't. I don't hate religion. I just think you should let your kid choose. You know, like see what he really believes if you give him his own chance.
So did you go through any phases? Did you go to church camp to try?
I was raised Catholic and confirmed, but my parents would drop me off, and then they would not go to church. So they didn't go to church. I was the only one who went to church, and I come home like, what the fuck, guys? You all know church sucks. But yeah, I don't know. We're getting the get out of here call. You and I've talked most of the time, so please plug something. What's your new album? What's your latest album?
Oh, I am working on an album right now. I want to put my Spotify in there. Yeah, check out my Spotify. I do a show called Music Therapy. I talk to artists about I don't know, just whatever's on their mind, really. It's very Chicago based. So Music Therapy, check it out.
I'm not busting you out to say that you're also a therapist, so that's like the combination of your two things.
Right. That's right.
Therapy.
Yeah, so it's been fun. That has kept me busy, and I've had a lot of good conversation. I've talked to Coles at Coles Bar. I've talked to Sullivan Davis at the Hideout. I've talked to all kinds of great local. I've talked to Leslie Tanner. You guys might know Dr. Leslie Tanner's been on the show. Mm-hmm. So yeah, check it out. Music Therapy with Jessica.
Is that on YouTube or other places?
It's on YouTube.
Yeah, cool. Check out Music Therapy on YouTube. Check out her music. I know you have music on Spotify at least. So if you just
I put a link in there. Yeah.
Yeah. Check her out. Awesome. Thank you, Jessica. That's the that's the end. What's up, everybody? Now it's just me on the screen. Everybody's gone. Me and you. Just us. That's all that's left. I want to give a big shout out to everyone in the chat tonight. What's up, chat? One last time. Hey, everybody in the chat. I want to thank you to all our special guests, Jessica Misra, Mike Knish, Jessica, it says Jessica Misra twice, but the other one is Jessica Risker, our final musician. Give it up for Jackie Manti for our virtual sets, Michael Gow for that brand new intro video, which is awesome. The show is directed by Michael J. Garrity, an assistant director and Discord wizard, Stephanie Huffy behind the scenes yelling at us. Hit the follow button below if you haven't already, and add us on social media. And we're always at Open Studio Shy. If you would like to submit to be on the show, share work in our gallery, or join the community, join our Discord, or visit Submit. I don't even know if I'm saying the right stuff. I've just been reading it. Check out Submit at the Open Submit. Okay, so this is a website. I think it's like a run, but the website is submit.theopenstudioshy.com. I'm sure it's all in our Discord and stuff if you want to follow it. Thanks for coming. We're gonna. And the final thing is, if you guys are hanging out and you want to keep hanging out and like have your voices be heard, you could join our Zoom call. We're gonna give you the Zoom credentials. That's right, folks. Zoom credentials coming your way. Thanks for coming. And that's the end of the show. The producers are laughing at me for doing a bad job, and it's making me do worse. I just want you to know that's why I'm like oh, it's outro. But thank you guys. Thank you, Spidey Dan. Thank you, Mom Dog. Thank you, Mr. Michael. Thank you, Hot Potato. You guys are... All right, that's the end. Good night.
Or fear.
Evolution. fire's burning. Watch extinction do its